Oh, yes, yes, yes. Hello. Good to see you. Getting ready for the show. That's what we're doing. We're just digging on the tunes, you understand? Rocking and rolling and whatnot. Taking care of business. Old school way. Each and every day. Hip, 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 hooray. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show on this beautiful Thursday morning. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I'm so happy to be here to see all you wonderful people today. Hip, 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 hooray! Yes. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Thank you for coming and joining us. And let's start the show like we always do every morning with our ultra mega hardcore THX certified George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, Peter Jackson approved special effects extravaganza. All right. Hey, what do you want? It's live. Greg Jonick was first. Number one, first happy dance of the day goes to Greg Jonick. Here you go, buddy. All right, yells. Followed up, of course, by the one and only Little Chihuahua Big World. Also followed up by Big Bork Little Bite, who was not first. He was not first. No, he didn't make it. He tried. B Barnes the second is here. Excuse me, am I in the right place? Oh, yes, sirree. This is the place to be. As anyone can see, it's clear as the nose on your face that this is the greatest place to start your mornings every day. Hip, 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 hooray. I'm a highway star. Yeah. It's foggy out here, but Hez always keeps my head clear. Oh, yes, clear as a bell. Good morning, all. I'm sorry, I had to stop it there because it's like, it's foggy out here, but Hez keeps my head clear. Clear as a bell. Good morning, all. Good morning to you, sir. Here's your bell. Ding, ding, ding. All right, yes. Let's see. Big Bork, P. Barnes, Little Chihuahua, Highway Star, Greg Jonick. Who else is in the house today? Let's look and find out, shall we? Let me put metal up, babe. Quit tugging on me, guys. Come on. All right. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you as always. All right, let's see. P. Barnes, Little Chihuahua. Greg Jonick. Good. Society Red is in the house. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too. That's right. That's right. That's right. P. Barnes, Society Red, Greg Jonick, Little Chihuahua. Electric Glide 28. McGillick Gorilla's on trial. The dumbwaiter's in jail. Is it Christmas? Patrick Dagler. Why am I awake, folks? Because Hezokuai is here. There's no need to fear. Hezokuai is here. So grab yourself a beer if you're still up and haven't slept yet. And if you just woke up, don't be drinking this early. What's wrong with you? No, I don't care. You got to do what you got to do, man. Sometimes you put a little whiskey in the coffee. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, saying no more. All right. Little Chihuahua, Patrick Dagler, Highway Star, Electric Glide. Casey's here. Let's see. Little Chihuahua, Pat Dagler. Brian Showman's in the house. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. Yes. Almost there. Almost there. Let's see who else is here today. Let's look and find out and see who came to join us. Did I say hello to Patrick Dagler? All right. Oh, and look at this. We got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted memberships from Casey. All right. Thank you so much, Casey, for the gifted memberships. Cash Graphics is back. Saw you last night in Will's chat, an era of transparency. Great to see you here again, buddy. All right. P. Barnes, Electric Glide, Jaime. All right, I think we're caught up. Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? Great to see so many wonderful, beautiful, amazing, fantastic people here. As always, you guys are the best fans in the world. Ding dong, dang dang, nabbit. All right, so taking care of a little business before we get the show started. First of all, I did hear back from Ray. She's doing all right. She's on bed rest right now, but she's good. Some of you guys were asking yesterday. Wait, before we go ahead. Oh, wait a minute. Look, Greg Jonick for $2. It's Taser Thursday, so Tase News Now Voodoo. Oh, boy, it looks like we're going to start the show with an amazing tasing. Hold on. Let's see. You know, And also keep in mind, guys, I want to say this and because I want to make sure that the message gets out there so it doesn't come as a surprise. Eventually, I want to move all the tasings to the end of the show. Just like whenever they come in, we'll stack them up. And then at the end of the show, like the last half hour or so, is when we'll do all the tasings. Just because a lot of times when they're coming in, especially like when I'm in the middle of a video or something, it sometimes it breaks up the show too much and it becomes more the tasing show than anything else. So that's coming up. But for now, I'll go ahead and I'll hit this tasing right now because why not? So let's go ahead and get that set up.
Oh man, Greg Chodik, it's early in the morning, man. I ain't got time for this. The dang moon's still out. Why you gotta get save me?
All right, so there's that. Kova 42's here. What's up, Kova? So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I heard back from Ray. She's doing all right. She's on bed rest right now. But she's okay. So that's great. That's good. And some people were asking yesterday, yes, and I wanted to say this too, not just because I did it, but I never actually used this service before, and it turns out they're great, and I'm very happy with it. I went to 1-800-flowers.com. I ordered some flowers for her, and she got them like right away. I mean, it took a couple hours, but I mean, considering that we're literally on opposite ends of the country, and I just go there and I pick a bouquet, and I'm like, here, send her these, and boom, she got them. That's awesome. And she said they're great. She loves them. Of course, we're all thoughts and prayers are with her and everything. We love her. We're hoping she's getting better. And looks like she's going to be, like I said, well, like she said, she plans on being here for the Saturday night snafu when our guest is going to be Takedown Exposing Frauditors. So hopefully we'll all see her then. Jason D's in the house. What's up? Oh, man, I love you guys. You're great. And then, yeah, yesterday I had fun last night. I did go up on panel with Era of Transparency. He's a huge supporter of the channel. It is interesting watching his lives, not just being part of them or whatever, but just watching them because you can see, just like with his videos, how the more videos he does, the more streaming he does, he's learning as he's going. You know what I mean? Like I always try to support the new guys. And I was, with him right at the start. And I love the progress he's taking. He seems to be headed in the right direction. So far, so good. Speaking of which, that's the segue into the first video I wanted to show today. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have another member of the anti-frauditor community. It's a new channel. He's got, 383 subscribers. We got to go ahead and pump that number up. It's Frauditor Schmauditor. Here's a link to the channel, and let's go ahead and start by watching a Frauditor Schmauditor video and see what this person's all about. Here we go. Let me get this on the screen for you. All right, and this is it's a Silence Boy video. I know. Get your barf buckets out. And get ready to go. But again, this isn't I don't want to look at Silence Boy again, but I want to see what Frauditor Schmauditor's up to. So let's go ahead and check this out, shall we? All right.
Hello and welcome to this channel, Frauditor Schmauditor. A big shout out to all my subscribers who support my channel. If you are new, please consider subscribing to become part of the Frauditor Schmauditor team. Today we have Sidewalk Boy, here doing what he does best, annoying people. And today it looks like he is outside a college, maybe a college cafeteria. Enjoy! Stupid. And here's the mugshot of the star of this show, Silence Boy. What a lovable face. Really? Sitting on the ground? Is the sidewalk even clean? I would bet that it is not. We do know though that sidewalk boy doesn't care about that. Want to know why? 'Cause he is only after clicks and views.
All right. Real quick, Parson. I'm not a fan either of that. But again, I like the fact that, somebody's trying something different. Remember when Tones tried the AI thing and it didn't work and he just got rid of it? Kingstu 2000, what's up? But again, yeah, even though that's one of the reasons why when I was introducing the video, I kept saying, because in my head, I wanted to say, because the emoji looks to me like a dude, I wanted to be like, oh yeah, this guy, but it's like, I don't know if it's whatever. I have no idea this person. But again, having somebody who understands our perspective and is trying to spread that out. The only AI voice I liked was AI Chili. AI Chili was brilliant. But anyway, let's at least not paying attention to how the commentary is presented, but to the commentary itself to see what we think. Robert Thomas, what's up? Hez is pre-recorded. You weren't supposed to tell, Uncle Artie. What's wrong with you, man? Just for that, I'm paying my tab in all pennies next time.
Fast forward 5 minutes. All he does in the 5 minutes is record students going in and out of the building. Can anyone here say, super cringy?
What are you doing? Get that out of my face. Stop it.
Don't touch my shit, okay? You want to be arrested, okay? So get the fuck out of here.
No.
Who are you?
Who are you? Get the fuck out of my face.
There's a million people watching you right now on YouTube.
Why? Why
Okay.
are you filming me?
Go back and do your work.
I'm leaving.
You don't want to get fired, dude.
Fuck you. You don't know what
Look at your paycheck right there. I know your name now.
my name. What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I could do it. I could be here.
That's not what I asked. Why are you doing this?
The Constitution doesn't say I can't be an a-hole. So I am exercising my right to be the best a-hole I can be. You can't stop me. Call the police. They will educate you that it is my right. Okay. You be you.
Fucking asshole.
Please don't take my picture without my permission. You got that?
Back the fuck off, asshole.
You want to go to jail tonight?
You?
You want to lose your job,
I'm
dude?
not doing anything
If
wrong.
you hit me,
Get
you know
the
you're
fuck
gonna
out of here.
get-
I'm not hitting you. I'm
Call
telling
the
you to
police,
leave.
okay? I'm not leaving.
They are calling.
I'll call him because I have the right.
Do not fucking
okay?
call her that.
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you. You think I'm
Okay.
touching you right now? You do not call strangers bitch.
The cops are coming.
Good.
Okay?
They're gonna take you away.
Fuck you. They're not going to take no one because I have my right. I'll show this. How aggressive are you? I've been you think they're going to take me away? They don't have my right. Learn your rights, stupid ass.
So security's on their way.
Call them. I don't care. I have a right to be here.
No, you don't.
Okay?
This is
Who
our-
are you? Who the fuck are you?
Who? Stop swearing.
Okay?
Get out of my face.
Call the cops. They're not gonna do shit, okay?
I'm Sue. Sue Bolton.
You'll learn your lesson today.
You need to get away. Name calling and inappropriate language is not.
You're gonna lose your job. I'm gonna fire you.
Yeah.
This is gonna YouTube. Everybody's gonna put you.
You shouldn't be calling me names.
Right?
You shouldn't be calling
That's how
me
you
names.
treat your employees or
You
where you
swear
work.
at me. You shouldn't swear at me.
Everybody's watching this live, so you're screwed.
Nobody's watching this.
Yes. And his name calling.
Call the police. They're not gonna do nothing about it. First Amendment.
Okay.
What the fuck? You step on my shoe? What the hell's your problem, dude?
Doesn't it seem like this frauditor, Mr. Silence Boy, is just out to harass everyone? If you listen to what he has to say, he taunts everyone.
I'm not leaving. The First Amendment. Call the cops. They won't do nothing.
Knowing that this is what he does, how can anyone think that he is trying to stand up for the Constitution? Does anyone, including the frauditors, think that annoying others is a good idea? Okay, so the Constitution doesn't state that annoying behavior is a crime. These frauditors better learn soon, or they may see the Second Amendment pointed in their faces.
You're in the way. I'm not calling the cops. You just step on my shoe. Fuck, let me call it.
It is so entertaining to watch these frauditors acting like they are making a difference when in reality they are just clout chasers. And often they get humored, like we see here. Anyways, that's it for this one. See you on the next one. And as always, if you like to watch stupid people, subscribe to see more.
All right. So again, that was a video from, excuse me, that was a video from somebody new in our community, the Frauditor Schmauditor channel. All right. Like I say, I'm not crazy about the AI voice thing either. I know, we all know that's a little creepy, but it's good to have somebody, another one on our side. But always try to support the new guys in the community. So that being said, like when I talk about like the different levels of stupidity that we get from these frauditors, Silence Boy is in a different category. Like people like Silence Boy, Casey Camera Boy, NC Tyrant Hunter, SGV News. These guys, especially Silence Boy and Casey Camera Boy, more than any of them, but all of them, really, the whole California crew, basically, they don't even try to make it seem like they're doing it for freedom or rights or any of that anymore. Like, yeah, they'll bring that stuff up because it's part of the script, but they're just blatantly going up to random people on the street and giving them a hard time just to do it. Like, at least people like, I don't know, maybe Amagansett Press, at least he tries to hide it under, oh no, it's a travel video. They make some kind of attempt to make it seem like they're actually doing something. These guys, they don't even care. Why are you doing this? Oh, because I can. There's a lot of people watching, which means I'm making a lot of money. And he's always flashing money. Oh, you haters, look at all the money I'm making from YouTube, you haters. Oh, no, it's about freedom and rights. You're pointing to the FOIAs and the Constitution, right? No, you're pointing to the money. Follow the money, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women, children of all ages. Why don't we go ahead and move on to something a little bit more standard? Ladies and gentlemen, how about a new video from my co-host on the Saturday Night Snafu, Frauditor News Network? Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Can't wait to show it. Yeah. Does everybody know it? Yeah. It's Thursday, guys. Give me a break, will you? The Hers Day for the ladies. All right. Yeah.
Bulldog 910. In today's video, the Frauditor is doing what all Frauditors do: film dead air and nothing of any interest to anyone that doesn't lick lenses, historical building recorders. Oh, heck. I can't say
What
that
the
with a
heck
straight
happened
face. He's
there?
a Frauditor.
It just
And
jumped right to the end of the
910.
video. That was so weird.
In today's video, the Frauditor is doing what all Frauditors do: film dead air and nothing of any interest to anyone that doesn't lick lenses when he's questioned by an officer because she got a call from people in the residential area that was suspicious of a random dude just ran.
Okay, so Richard Fulmer has a question. Now, as far as I know, your face has to be in the video. And that's kind of the point. Like, if they were to blur out, hey, what's up, Leland Squirrels? If they were to blur out people's faces or anything like that, then there wouldn't be the privacy strikes. That's one of the reasons, honestly, why when these guys say that, because one of the big beefs that a lot of frauditors have about what we do is like, well, you're just taking our videos and reposting them. We're the ones that do all the work. No, you don't. You don't even bother to blur out the faces of the people that don't want to be in your video. It takes 2 seconds with editing software. The only time they do any editing is when they're trying to cut out parts that make them look bad to their fans. Sometimes. But yeah, if their face is covered and they don't actually appear in the video, then there's nothing to strike, because then they can't technically necessarily prove it was them in the video. And that's one of the reasons why we I try to blur faces of children and stuff like that when I can, or if it depends on the situation, but generally I know, at least for me, when I do keep the people's faces in there, because that's another thing a lot of these frauditors will like to say. They'll be like, well, when you repost it, you don't blur out their faces. Well, I do well, again, it depends on the situation. If it's children and stuff, I usually do. But also, if somebody who was in one of those videos didn't want to be in one of those videos came to me and said something, in other words, you have to know that their face appeared in the video for them to know that they can put in a privacy strike. Because if somebody who didn't want to be in a video told me, I'd take them out. But what I've seen a lot, and you could ask Frauditor Troll about this, I think Takedown as well. And of course, I know Ray Ray's done this, before as well. There's a bunch of people on our end who have really. Sometimes we'll contact or get contacted by these people who appear in these videos and tell them, and that's how they know that they can or how to file privacy strikes against these people. Because just like, basically what it comes down to is there is a lot of work behind the scenes in our community when they go and audit a place and they show the name of the place, or they say the name or address or phone number or whatever, to contact them and let them know, hey, look, I got this video, you're in it, telling the guy you don't want to be in it. Well, this is the guy who posted it, and this is how you put a privacy strike against them. We help them know and understand what their rights are. And that's the thing. This is important because these guys love to cry and moan and complain about, why are you guys always telling everybody to put privacy strikes against us? And it's like, do you hate our rights? Do you hate our freedom? No, you're talking about you want to educate the public, right? Well, we're educating them on what their rights are as far as privacy strikes on YouTube. We're educating them as far as how they can get their face removed from the videos. And then if they come to me after and say, hey, you know what? Thank you for helping me with this, but I still don't want my image online. Could you take it out? You know what I would do? I would take it out. You know what a frauditor does? He goes, screw you. I'm going to keep it in there and make another video about you just to shove it up your butt. See the difference, frauditors? Anyway, let's go back to the video.
Randomly walking around filming absolutely nothing. From there, it's the same old Frauditor fiasco of the Frauditor acting rude, the Frauditor getting detained, the Frauditor putting his full ignorance on display, and the Frauditor effing around and finding out how to get arrested here in the Frauditor Zone.
Excuse me? All right. How can I help you?
Yeah, journalists, they say, can't even hold a phone correctly. I'll fix the video.
Is there a reason you're just walking around recording?
Is there a reason I'm doing a job? Yeah, to make money.
Okay. People have just been calling, just thinking it's kind of weird.
It's
First thing he says, I got to give him credit. That's probably maybe the second time ever I heard a frauditor not lie. Why are you doing this? To make money? Okay. Cool. Richard Falmer says this was a bad arrest. Yeah. Who does the work? All the work. Here's the thing. I was looking at it just because it's a Frauditor News Network video. And the situation and the way it escalates and all that, it is a little crazy. I don't know. Do you guys want to watch this one anyway? Because here's the thing. This guy, I don't know, man. I get weird vibes from this dude. There's something about him and the way he handles himself. But one of the things that drives me nuts with all of these guys, and it happens in this video, it's coming up in a minute, is the way that every interaction has to go to that next level, right? Like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just filming. Why? Oh, well, I got a YouTube channel. I just make videos and post them and get paid. Oh, okay, cool. No problem. And that's it. But there's always got to, well, you'll see. There's always got to be this next level that they always go out of their way. Like, I'll give you an example, not specifically from this video, but just the general idea of what I'm talking about. A cop walks up to somebody and says, hey, were you filming in there? And you say, I have the right to film. Don't tell me not to film. I asked you if you were filming. I didn't tell you anything. Quit barking directives at me. Like, that's where the false narrative comes in, right? It's like every interaction, especially with law enforcement, immediately has to go to civil rights violations. Every interaction with law enforcement immediately has to become a federal case. It could never be two human beings having a conversation and one of them happens to be a cop. No, it has to be a federal case. Absolute civil rights violations. What does this say? We think alike or we listen to Hez too much. Maybe a little bit of both. Maggie K, what's up? Maybe if you didn't think alike, you wouldn't like listening to me in the first place. How about that? Paul W, what's up? Billy Yank is here, ladies and gentlemen. Parson was keeping track of the hashtag Hegsplaining yesterday when I was on Will X's stream. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, in this particular video, I'm not playing it because of, but it's because It's the new Frauditor News Network video. And she's my co-host on this Internet Safu. And we love her. And don't forget, at 8:20, we get the Cupcake Happy Dance in honor of Frauditor News Network. So anyway, let's get back into the video, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Or no, wait. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. All right, here we go.
Journalism. I'm sorry.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's protected under the First Amendment, so.
I'm not saying you're not.
Sorry.
Right, hold on. Yeah.
For which articulated supervisor.
Supervisor. Okay.
Yep. You can't detain just anyone. You have to articulate a crime.
I can detain
You're
anybody
incorrect.
while I further
Get your
investigate.
supervisor and let's find out. Okay. Okay. Name and badge number.
Officer Ashley Lance, you dispatch your supervisor. Badge number 861.
Thank you.
Do you have your ID on you?
I do not.
Can you dispatch a supervisor to my location? Hello. What are you doing, sir?
So I'm assuming he's the one that complained.
No. I don't even know who complained. It came out as anonymous.
This is a constitutionally protected activity, so I'm being harassed right now, basically.
Recording. Yeah.
I showed up because
In public on a public sidewalk.
Sir, I'm not saying you're not.
You
allowed to
are.
record
You are.
it.
By your presence here
Okay.
bothering me while I'm working is telling me I'm not allowed to do this.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way,
Okay.
but I'm investigating why we're getting calls about someone walking around.
Walking around isn't a
recording.
crime, though.
I never said it was a crime, but I
So
still have
you
the right to
No,
detain.
you do not.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm being illegally detained right now is what you're
That's what
telling
you
me.
want to say?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
But you are you're not identifying yourself. You're refusing.
What crime have I committed?
So at the end of the day, if law
It's not the end. It's the
Listen
beginning.
to me for a sec. So if law enforcement requests your identification, right? Your name, your date of birth, your ID card, your driver's license number, you are obligated to give that to law enforcement.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Not unless you can articulate a crime.
Okay, now real quick, I just want to throw this in. Because this is my biggest beef with this guy in this video. And again, this could apply to all of them, all the way across the board, because they all do this. And it goes back to illustrating the circular reasoning, arguing, and nonsensical, old school con artist style talking. You know, damn it, there used to be a word for it. Giving the double talk. I'm just a journalist working on a story. And again, it's going to happen here, but it happens in so many of these videos. Every time they do it, it makes me cringe. It drives me nuts. I want to jump through the screen, grab the guy and shake him and tell him, "You're wrong, you idiot. Listen to yourself." I'm a journalist working on a story, and you coming here and talking to me is interfering in me doing my job. But the story you're working on is the police interaction. The story you're working on is the reaction of the people. That is the story. So when people react, how are they getting in the way of you doing your story? How are they stopping you from doing your story? They are your story. Lies, lies are all I ever get from you. Lies, lies, but a brain dish canoe.
So I don't have to comply with anything. I don't have to help you in your investigation.
Ignorance, the downfall of many a frauditor. He is incorrect.
Looks like we're back on pizza time again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, my friend. Pizza time, it's pizza time. Everyone knows it's pizza time. Hello, I kiss, and welcome back. These frauditors are Hey, what's up, Kasim? You yell in his ears, maybe he'll understand, right? Now, see, let me tell you something, Billy Yank. A thin crust pizza with onions and olives, as long as they're black olives, I'm down with that, brother. It's when these people start talking about, like, putting fruit on there and crazy stuff like that, pineapples and stuff. Ah. But olives and onions, yeah, man, that'll work. Yeah. Frauditor News Network. Frauditor News Network is my co-host on the Saturday Night Snafu, which our guest this weekend, we have a different guest every weekend. Our guest this weekend is going to be Takedown Exposing Frauditors. All right. You don't see, Richard is not a fan of this video. Yes, black olives and pineapple on pizza is evil. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. No, I don't want no Vegemite pizza. I got some right here, though, if you need it. Oh, man. Aussie made. Gee, what a surprise. Oh, man. Kasim says, I'm good. How about yourself? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing my show, man. Just taking care of business. But yeah, hey, Chef M80's here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm an Aussie and I don't eat Vegemite. Well, that means that you have taste. Seriously, man, I can't stand that stuff. Yuck. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, like I say, the main thing that I had beef with this particular video and this guy, and in general, like I say, all of these guys and all of the stuff that they do, it always comes down to that point. It's that argument. Like I said, the argument that I'm working on a story and you people come in here harassing me or bothering me is getting in the way of my story. Yet, those people and their reaction to you filming is the story. So you're literally lying and speaking in circles and half-truths and nonsense. Because how could they be getting in the way of you working on a story when the way they react to you doing what you're doing is the story? And then they wonder why we think they're idiots and we hate what they do. Terry Barnes, what's up? Good morning, friends. God bless you all. God bless you too. All right. I ate half a bag of caramel M&Ms. Don't do it. Good advice. Real good advice. Thank you, Maggie K. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyway, let's go forward a little bit. Because I think that is pretty much all there is to get out of that video. He argues with the cops for a while and then he ends up getting arrested. And then again, you can make the argument either way. The one thing that really bothered me about the way the cops act in that video, and this is important, and I want to make sure I say this as well. I've said it before, but I want to make sure I say it again. Because all of these guys like to say, like, oh, you're a bootlicker, oh, you just support the cops no matter what. No. If a cop doesn't handle the situation well, if a cop's doing the wrong thing, I do not support bad police at all. I never would, and I never will. Right? The problem is, if a cop is doing a great job, these guys will say that it's bad policing, and they'll call him a tyrant. Just because they're a cop. That's it. It's no different than racism, really. You're wearing that uniform, you're bad. It doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. Just the fact that you're a cop in and of itself makes you a horrible person and a tyrant. It's insane. Now, Uncle Artie, he knows what he's talking about. All right, Society Red, have a good day at work. Chef M80, what do I miss? It's not too much. I did a video from there's a new guy or girl or he uses the channel uses an AI voice, and the beginning part shows like a cartoon of a male, but then the AI voice is a female voice. So I don't know who's behind it, male or female or whatever, because I always want to say the guy or him or whatever. But it's a new anti-frauditor called Frauditor Schmauditor. I just dropped the link in there. So I started with that. What does Kova say in here? Let's see. It's different because they can take off the uniform. A person with a certain skin color can't. That's really important to remember. No, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I didn't. Okay, yes, I absolutely understand what you're saying, and I get that, and you're right. And I wouldn't argue against that. I didn't mean to compare the two like as a literal comparison. What I was saying is the idea of judging an entire group just based on the fact that you're a member of that group. Now, the frauditor thing, it's like, oh, well, you hate all frauditors. Well, if they weren't in that group, I wouldn't call them frauditors. Like Ironton Auditor is the perfect example, right? He doesn't fall into that group because he's not a frauditor, right? But it's just, the idea of just hating someone just because they're, and again, the video I showed, well, a couple weeks ago, but I covered it like a year ago or whatever it was, where there was a live stream where all of these frauditors were on the stream. It was back when Chris Against Tyranny first hit the map. And he's got all these people on there, and they're showing video of a cop getting beat up trying to arrest someone, and the guy's trying to arrest actually beats up the cop, and they're laughing. They love watching somebody get violently assaulted. They think it's freaking hilarious because the person getting assaulted is a cop. It never occurs to them that, hey, we're sitting here watching a human being take a beat down. No, because it's a cop. Yeah, get him, knock his ass out, boy. Woohoo! Scumbags! Evil, rotten, no good, tyrannical scumbags. These are frauditors. This is what they do. They go after and punish people that are easy to get. Easy targets, like the cops. Cop ain't gonna do nothing. They will get sued. They will lose their qualified immunity. They will get fired. So they know that they're not gonna do anything. That's why they're easy targets. And this is huge. This is huge. Yesterday, on Era of Transparency, during his live stream, I was up on panel with him for a while. Because he lets anybody in his chat. He's starting to get back off on that a little bit, because he's starting to see why so many of these people are just frauditors and pro frauditors just go in the chat and just make it miserable for everyone else. But what they were saying, what one of the frauditors was saying is, and I made the point then. So here's what happened. Back in the day when Mark Stout went from frauditing, moving over to our side where he's at now, he said that, because like, I think he was talking to Frauditor Troll. It might have been me. I don't remember, but he said, I don't remember exactly who it was, but he said that, like, everyone was always talking about, oh, you guys just do it for the money. And he was like, no, it isn't just for the money. Like, I know a lot of people think that, and there are a lot of people who are making money off it, but that's not why. It's people who are addicted to the adrenaline rush of getting in other people's faces and pissing them off and making them want to throw hands, basically. You get that adrenaline rush. And frauditors are people who are addicted to that, and that's why they do it. And it's like, oh, well, maybe that was his thing, and that's cool or whatever. But then yesterday, in Wellex's stream, there was a frauditor in there talking about, Man, you don't understand. You guys have never audited. You don't get the rush, man. It's a rush, dude. That's why we do it, is for the rush. So it doesn't have anything to do with rights. It doesn't have anything to do with educating people. It's either because you're trying to get paid or because you're an adrenaline junkie and you don't have the balls to jump out of an airplane, so you just walk up to random people in the street and try to get them to want to. You're looking for that negative reaction. But the reason why you're looking for the negative reaction, according to these guys, isn't for the clicks and views. It's because when people are coming at you, your body gets all pumped with adrenaline, and you're an adrenaline junkie. You just love that rush. But then that goes back to the idea that they're using their victims as NPCs, as pawns. It's a game. It has nothing to do with freedom. It has nothing to do with rights. It has nothing to do with liberty. It's a game. And everyone in the world is an NPC, a non-player character. They're not real humans. It doesn't matter if I hurt their feelings. It doesn't matter if I go after an old lady until she goes home and cries. I don't care, because I got mine. And I don't care about these little kids whose images I'm posting all over the internet. That once it's on YouTube and literally anyone in the world with internet access could watch it. Anyone in the world includes actual weirdos, actual criminals, actual pedos. Funky monkey people that'll be watching a video and pause it right at the right moment so they can get funky with their monkey. Shut up. Or if you're in a place that does have people's private information and you post it, actual people who would engage in identity theft, actual criminals could, again, pause the video and, just get the information and boom, they got it. Oh, and the phone calls. You guys don't get it. When they call flood these people, they are not calling them and saying, hey, I saw a video where I felt like you were not necessarily fair to the person who was holding the camera. No, they're calling up and saying, I know your address. I'm going to come down there. I'm going to rape your mother and burn your house down, you piece of shit. Screw you. And those are the phone calls they're getting. All right. This is redressing their grievances. Them, their fans, all of them. These are all horrible, all evil, rotten, soulless human beings that think that everyone else is just a tool in their game. Their feelings, their thoughts, their families, nothing matters. Nothing. Unless there is one exception. There is one exception. And I've seen it 1,000 times. If you're a frauditor, your feelings are the number one most important thing in the world, and every single public servant is paid to make sure your feelings don't get hurt. That's their job if you're a frauditor. I'm going to have you fired. I'm going to have you sued. I'm going to pepper spray you. I'm going to post your images all over the internet and publicly humiliate you by calling you an anti-American bootlicker or a snowflake or a Karen. But me, hey, I'm the frauditor. I can do whatever I want. And your job is to make sure that you enforce my right to do it. And when they go into their nonsense, which it's all nonsense, really, at its core, what are they doing? They're going home laughing. They think it's funny. Lady who's got a stalker ex moved to get as far away from him as she could. Gets a job. Some idiot comes walking in there with a camera, going to post her face all over the internet, which means at that point it becomes possible for the stalker ex to find out where she's at. Please don't film me. Oh, look at how upset she is. Oh, I made her cry. Oh, I made her cry. Oh, the feelings? What, did I hurt your feelings? So funny. Oh, I hope I destroyed her life. I hope her stock Rex finds her and stabs her 52 times in the chest. It's so hilarious. This is the mentality of the First Amendment auditors. So, whatever. But we're the bad guys because we're bootlickers. KT's here. What's up? NCR News Network is all right. Oh, man. NCR knows I'm in Florida. He's like, uh-oh, Florida man's finally getting the Hez. No, you know what it is? You know what it is? Honestly, it's looking at this stuff more and more and getting upset, talking about these douche canoes. It really sets me off because it really does. And I say this all the time, but like really, like they really do treat everyone they come in contact with like they're subhuman. You are here for my pleasure, my entertainment, my enjoyment, my adrenaline rush, my YouTube dollars. And if you don't do what I want the way I want it, I am going to absolutely destroy you on the internet. That's all. It's not good. Oh, no, he hasn't gone full Florida man yet because there's no bath salts involved. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. No, okay, so NCR, what set me off was I was telling the story that last night I was in Era of Transparency's live stream with Will X, and there was some, because he lets frauditors in his chat. And there were some frauditors there talking about how the real reason they do it isn't for the money and this and that, it's for the adrenaline rush. And that reminded me of back in the day when Mark Stout said that. And it made me think even more like, so it isn't even for rights or freedom or any of this. It's a game. These guys are adrenaline junkies who are just going out there and doing it, treating everyone they come into contact with like absolute garbage because it's a game. They're part and the idea, and this is the thing. This is why I got mad. Because I've seen their reactions. I've talked to them. I've heard their reactions to some of these situations. And the thing that really pisses me off, it drives me over the edge with them, is that when they say or do something that really hurts someone emotionally, one, they don't care because it's just your feelings. Nah. I'd love to go to one of like I don't want anyone, to die or anything. But I would love to go to a First Amendment auditor's loved one's funeral and audit them at the funeral and say, why are you crying? What are your feelings hurt? Who cares about your feelings? So anyway, the more they hurt someone emotionally, like if they can get a woman or a child or even a man, if they could get anyone to shake in tears, they laugh about it. They don't just not care if they hurt your feelings. They think it's funny if they do. They think it's freaking hilarious. What the hell is wrong with these people? There's got to be something wrong with your brain to have less than zero empathy. That's less than zero empathy. Zero empathy is you wouldn't care. But these guys actually enjoy it. They laugh about it. They think it's great. So it's the opposite of empathy. The more distress they cause people, the happier they are. But we're supposed to celebrate them as freedom fighters and heroes. They're less than zeros. They're Butterbrain douche canoe. Do, do, do. Butterbrain douche canoes. They got potatoes for brains, ladies and gentlemen. Katie said is here. You missed the classic Hez rant. Anyway, Jason D for $2.99 Australian. Happy dance for Carrie T. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we need right now is a good happy dance. All right, yes. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We got 15 minutes to the cupcake happy dance. In the meantime, let's get back into the video. I had just started it. I don't even remember which one this was because it. Oh yeah, this is from First Amendment Shenanigans. It's called Two Frauditors Turn into Karen Babies at the Library. All right.
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's Shenanigans!
And welcome back to the channel. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. Sorry for the break, but got a little busy, and there's only so much stupidity that I can take. So it's nice to take a break from these idiots every once in a while. But we're back, and today we're going to be looking in on Joey Surreal. I know you know who he is. He's some dirtbag loser from Miami who is a professional agitator, botherer, calls himself a journalist, but we all know that he's not. Well, he's out with his buddy, and they are auditing a hotbed of crime and corruption, obviously, the public library. Well, he's going to get into it with one of the nicest police officers that I've ever seen. This guy is like a big teddy bear, and he does a great job with Joey, actually. He calls him right out on all his garbage. So let's take a look.
Well, I've been here 100 times. Dragon Monkey had issues here the other day. We're at the Miami-Dade Public, huge library, guys. I'm out with DN Media.
They're here, nerds.
Well, the last time I came, they were doing construction right there. Ladies working over here. What are you doing?
You know, they'd be doing a lot better if they didn't have you and your buddy filming them, as they're obviously trying to get some work done in the library. You know, we have so few opportunities as Americans because we move so quickly to sit back, enjoy, maybe read a book, maybe converse with a friend in a nice public library, and you idiots have to ruin it.
Yes, they fixed this. They remodeled it. But this library is huge. Huge.
Can you hear him labored breathing? It's like an auditor staple. They all are in the worst cardio shape ever. He's heavy breathing just walking around. How heavy is your camera? Instead of walking around bothering people, why don't you have a seat, pick up a book if you know how to read, and actually educate yourself? Pay attention to this, what's going on right now, because he's going to get caught in a lie later. Just take a look at this. This is workers working with clients. Just pay attention to this. It'll come up later.
Yo, these people are... I wonder what this is here in the middle of the library. She's gonna go get schooled by the cop. It's a public building.
But you know, you can't record people like that.
Why do you say that?
Because that's just our privacy.
You know what you're at? You're in a public building.
You have no privacy.
You work for the government? She went to go snitch.
stop recording. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, miss, I can answer that for you. They're uneducated losers who only can make money by bothering people. It's one of the most pathetic things that you could ever possibly do. There's so many ways to make money in this country, yet these fools do this. It's disgusting.
Hey, you work for the library? You work for the library? You work for the... Yo. See. Yo, these people are plugging out.
See what I'm talking about? She was walking away. She disengaged. But they couldn't stop. They found their mark. So they're going after the mark. Baiting for a reaction. No, they're not. They're fighting for civil rights. Then why did they continue to film her after she disengaged? Well, the only reason I'm filming you is because you walked up to the camera. So why are you still filming her after she disengaged and walked away? And laughing. Look how upset she is. What did I just say when I was screaming like an idiot? They think it's funny. Look at her. We made her upset. Isn't that hilarious? No, it's not. It's freaking disgusting, you piece of garbage. How about that?
No. Appreciate it. Let me know if you want us to show you around the building or anything. No, we're fine. We're fine. All right.
Hey, do they work for the library?
Yeah, they do. They're under the library.
Yeah, they're bugging out saying that they can't be recorded. They have their privacy, and this is a public building.
It's just when they're seeing clients, because it deals with private information, they can't.
But it's out in public though.
Huh?
If it's out in public and I can see it, I'm not here for private information though.
So long as there's no clients involved, it's fine.
There wasn't no clients, and they just ran. They were very rude.
All right, so we caught you in your lie, Joey. There were obviously clients there. There were at least 2 in those offices that we saw. Okay, that you actually showed on your feed, you dumb liar. So you just lied to the manager here saying, oh, I didn't film, there were no clients. There were obviously 2 clients. I mean, I know you have to lie to audit, but my God, it was like 2 minutes ago.
I was just walking by. I don't put camera on people's faces.
All right.
They just saw me like this, and they're like, "You can't record."
That's the only thing. If they're speaking with a client, and then it's an issue, just because there's a lot of.
I wouldn't even interact with them if they're speaking with a client.
And sometimes, depending also on what they have on the paper.
What's your name?
Frank.
Cool, nice to meet you. I'm Joey.
All right.
All right, cool. Can you let them know that what I'm doing is I'm in my rights to do this? They're government employees. They don't got expectation of privacy.
No, you're right. You're right.
Let me ask you a question.
Because we have client sensitive information we know.
It's a public view. The onus is on them to create the privacy. That's how the law works.
That's the only thing. Yeah, she's a head social worker, and
How many times have we been over this? This is a message that for some reason frauditors can't get through their thick, stupid skulls. The onus is on them to create privacy, which is why they're asking you not to film. Well, how do you? That's why I say, like, their worldview is insane. Because in their world, no one is allowed to have sunlight. You talk about wasting taxpayer dollars. How much more are their energy bills going to be if they have to use nothing but electric light and they're not allowed any sunlight? What are you talking about, Hez? The windows, the glass. It's there to let in light. It's not there for a random douche canoe with the camera to be able to film through it. But if they take the onus to create privacy by closing the windows, now they're hiding transparency. What are you hiding back there? Why won't you let me film back there? What are you hiding? What kind of crimes do you have going back there that you don't want me to catch on film? Circular reasoning, illogical logic, and mass stupidity. I need to relax after that last rant, ladies and gentlemen. I need to bring on the chill, smooth talking Hezokuai. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to relax for a minute. We're going to get funky. We're going to get down. We're going to relax and enjoy the show. Because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, these people ain't nothing but a bunch of butter-brain douche canoes. These people ain't nothing but stinky butthole douche canoes. Hey, is it time for the cupcake dance? No, I still got a couple minutes. Can't see nothing with these on. Don't know what I'm missing you. When I put these on in the house, I can't see nothing at all, but that's okay. Hip, hip, hooray. I'm chilling out. Ooh, I'm wearing a black shirt and I got my sunglasses on. Now I could get into beat poetry. Walking down the street, I see a frauditor with his camera pointing at me. Because you know, these guys use me as their show. They're working on a story. The story is me freaking out as they can see. That's what I'm gonna do when I see you, you butterbrain douche canoe. All right. Howl at the moon. Woo! Howl. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The beat poets were the kings. I'm drinking coffee, wearing sunglasses, wearing black, and saying rhymes. I'm an old school hipster, man. What do they call those dudes? Beatniks. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, here we go. Brian Showman with an 11-month membership milestone. Today's National Irish Coffee Day. Time to get out the whiskey and put it in your coffee. Irish whiskey. I love it. Irish coffee. Oh, man. You need a pulse and BP monitor for us to follow along when you rant. Well, we only got 2 more minutes to the cupcake dance. So let's go ahead and eat that time up. Because I hate to stop a video in the middle of it to do that. So let's keep going. Here, we'll go back to the chill Hezokuai guy. Because he needs to be there to show y'all the subtleties of the muddleties of being cool. Man, I'm too cool for school, you dig? Because when I ain't fooling around, when I hear the sound of silence, boy, it makes my skin crawl. Crawling up the wall, calling people names ain't right, being mean all day and night, that's all they know how to do. Is there a butterbrain douche canoe? They got potatoes for brains, they're insane. Oh no, wait, I'm supposed to be chill. I'm getting too upbeat. They got potato for brains, they're insane. It's all the same. When these people act so dumb, like they know the laws better than anyone, but they don't know nothing except how to piss people off. Because that's what they do. That's their job. Hey, man, I get paid to make people mad, make them cry, and make them feel sad. I get paid to piss people off. Just like the old man in that book by Nabokov. Don't stand close to me. You're in my personal space. Oh, my goodness gracious me. It's time for the cupcake happy dance. Here we go. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Tase Chill Hezokuai. You want Chill Hezokuai to get tased? All right, I can do that. All right. Wait, I can't see them when they got these on. Hey, man, you guys, you don't need to tase me, man, because I'm hip. Ow. Ow, man, this hurts, dude. Yo, chill with the taser later, man. Oh, far out, man. Oh, that was a trip. Oh, man, that felt funky. Now I'm all tingly. Oh, man. Olay, there she is. All right, all right, all right. We love you, Maggie. Have a good day. We got bombs in the house again. Oh, no. Highway Star, hello to anyone I missed earlier. All right, hello to you. That's just like your opinion, man. Oh, I love the dude. Oh, man, yeah. Man, the first time I saw that movie, I'm like, yeah, man, the dude was my idol. I love the dude. I literally started drinking White Russians after I saw that. I never tried one before. And then after that movie, I had one and I liked it. So I had like, for a while there, I was on a White Russian kick. That was great. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
I'm working on the story.
You're such a loser. What did you just call him? A loser. What did you say? A loser.
Right to record in public.
That's true. That's true. The only thing I will ask is because they're in session right now, you can go anywhere else in the
Yeah, I'm not here for that. I got YouTube policies to follow about private information. I can't even. I'm not here for that.
I'm not arguing with
you. You know that just because people don't like to be recorded and government employees, I get this a lot. They try to like put that excuse in. Oh, this private information.
I understand that. It's just the whole client thing. That's the.
They work for the people, man. They can't act like that.
No, the clients. I'm not talking about
the clients don't have it. There's not.
Hey,
protection of privacy.
You do understand?
What's your name?
Officer Martin.
What's your badge number?
4700. Listen to me. They have people here that are trying to get help.
Oh, yeah. And that has nothing to do with me.
Hold on. Because when I say something, you got to keep up. Now, he was trying to tell you that there are people here that are trying to get help, okay? Now, would you want these people to get the help they want? Absolutely. But listen, without being disturbed in privacy, right? That's all I'm saying. Now, you can listen. You can hold on. Now, you can do whatever you want to do. But think about it. If it was your loved one, if it was your mom or your sister that was here sitting down getting help for these people, would you want somebody to come out and say, hey, listen, we don't want to be recorded? If they say they want to be recorded, you say, you know what? Thank you. I'm going to move right on.
Dude, but that's what
now, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But always the golden rule.
There was nobody here.
Wait. The golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
I love the golden rule. I would mention it and ask my students every year, who knows what the golden rule is? And every year someone actually did. Not everyone, but someone. And then I would explain this to them, much like the officer is explaining it to Joey. But much like teenagers, Joey obviously has no empathy, and all this is falling on deaf ears. So I applaud the officer, but he made the cardinal mistake of trying to compel a frauditor with morals, because obviously they don't have any.
No, but listen,
all right,
when I'm out in public,
wait. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You do whatever you want to do.
Can we talk now?
Yeah. Exactly.
Can we talk? Can we talk now?
Go ahead.
You know what your job should have been doing instead of telling me that? You should be educating them and letting them know.
No.
That's your job.
They're here minding. They're here minding their own.
I'm minding my own business too.
No, you're not.
No, how do you know
that? No, you're not.
I'm walking by.
Bro, I'm not gonna get
so recording
about that. You know, if it was you,
you're very uneducated.
Listen, if it was you,
you're very uneducated.
How you gonna tell me that?
Because you are. Rude. No, it's not rude. I'm telling you what it is.
That is rude.
You're telling me. Hold on. You're telling me I'm not minding my business.
How you gonna tell me I'm not educated?
Because you're not.
Listen,
You
bro,
wouldn't be
you're not
talking
gonna-
to me. You're
listen,
cop slaying right
do
now.
whatever you want to do. Listen what I told you.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want
I'm
to do.
walking by.
Listen, you can do whatever
You're not
you want
listening
to
to me, dude.
But understand.
I am listening to him.
Understand, you are not doing the right thing.
No,
Go ahead.
exercising my rights. But let me finish. But why are you walking away?
Talk to this man.
No.
right
But
now.
let me
No,
finish.
no.
You don't want to let me talk?
No.
No.
Go ahead, talk to him.
We can have a no.
I'm
You're the
finished-
police
I'm
officer.
finished
I don't need to
talking.
talk to him.
I'm finished talking to you.
He's more cordial than you.
I'm finished talking to you.
He's more cordial than you.
Fine.
You know that I'm not.
Whatever you say.
Let me finish
I'm
talking.
not cordial.
No,
I'm not educated.
You're not.
You already. You
You're
insulted me. You insulted me 2 times.
I know. I'm not insulting
Keep on
you.
insulting.
What is that? Is that a crime?
Your buddy got you insulting me.
Is that a crime?
No, but you're insulting me.
You look for it.
But
That's not insulting you.
Listen, but at the end of the day,
You're causing a
at the end of
disturbance.
the day,
You're causing a
treat
disturbance, bro.
people the way you want to be treated,
Listen.
and you know you're wrong.
I'm walking by. I'm walking by. That's minding my business, recording the building. No, I'm not going to the front.
This is another one of their arguments that always really, really gets under my skin and bothers me. These people are sitting here minding their own business, and then you come in here filming them. Well, I'm just minding my own business. Not one frauditor has ever even attempted to try and give me any sort of explanation as to how you recording other people's business is you minding your own business. It's literally the opposite. And you're posting their business all over the internet. And you might say, oh, well, it's just YouTube. But if you have an internet connection, no matter where you are on the planet, you can watch YouTube and you can see it. How is that you minding your own business? Posting other people's business all over YouTube, all over the world. It's not. But of course, these idiots don't understand anything. That's why I said they treat people like dirt. They treat people like NPCs. They treat them like they're subhuman, like they're not human. Like they're just tools in their little game that they're trying to play to get an adrenaline rush or to get money or to get clicks and views. They don't care. They don't care. I love this cop and the way he explained it to this guy. And he said it. He said it. The same thing that I say here every day. You come in here and you know what? Legally, you can do it. Go ahead. You can do it. It's legal. That's fine. I'm just telling you, these people are here trying to do their thing. They ask you not to film them. Why not just leave them alone? Well, because legally, no, I said legally you can. I'm just telling you as a person, as a human, you know, something with a soul. If someone asks not to be filmed, especially if they're doing something important like this, why not just not film them? See, that's the thing. Being a good person for the purpose of being a good person. Doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do, not because there's a law saying you have to do it. And that's why I always get back and double down on the fact that the ultimate result of this whole thing is going to be creations of harsher laws. Because again, why do they treat people like dirt? Because there's no law that tells them they have to be a good person. So is the only way we're going to get these people to act like decent human beings is to pass laws enforcing acting like a decent human being? You guys are actually fighting to lower our rights. The fact that all these guys are out here doing this proves that you're allowed to do it because they do it every day. That's what they do. So what are they fighting for? To get rights that they already have. No, we're fighting to keep those rights. by going out of your way to make everyone hate you guys so much that they'll run to the polls to vote to stop you idiots? Dumb, dummies are dumb. They're stupid and dumb. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to the front. I'm not done with my story. No, I'm not. I'm working on a story as a journalist.
I love Hezokuai. You don't have a story. He knows exactly what you are. You're not a journalist. You're a piece of crap.
A story on myself. It's a personal matter, bro. That's it. This is all new, right? This is all new, right? My people want to see the new architecture here, bro.
What people?
That's it. My viewers. My viewers.
What viewers?
My viewers. Come on. Man, you should be doing your job right. Not cop slaying me. Come on, man. You guys are wrong. Come on, let's keep recording right here. Keep working on our story, recording all this.
Wait a second, journalist. What is this? That looks like a worker and a client. And you're filming it. So you're a stupid liar. Man, you are dumb.
Bobby, come here. Now. Let me explain something to you, bro. You know, listen, bro. Hold on. Stop. Just stop. Let me talk, because these people don't let me talk. This is all clear window glass right here.
For security reasons.
With that, I can record through it. I can record through it.
That's the problem. Right now, you're capturing.
Bobby, bro, this is all open. This is a public building.
This is the only area we have issue with. Anywhere else, feel free.
Do it. Why don't you cover this up and don't have a glass here?
For security reasons.
Yeah, listen to her better, bro. I can record all this right here. Anything that I can see in public, I can record it. That's the way the law works.
Confidential information. Dude.
Well, you shouldn't have this here.
It's for security reasons.
I can see it with my eyes. I have a photographic memory.
You have a photographic memory, you said? Dude, you couldn't even remember what you did 2 minutes ago.
Remember everything in my brain.
But that's not what this is. An actual photograph.
No, it's not. It's the same as my eyes.
No, it's not.
That's how the law works.
No.
All right, just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Can you?
How are you?
How you doing? Thank you. I want to record this beautiful glass offices right here. These people are. Ooh, this is all built new. This is all built new right here.
That's me. I'm here.
I want to file a complaint on the young lady that was here calling me an asshole.
Can I?
Yeah.
I'll talk to you 1 second. Okay?
Cool.
Okay, wait a minute. What happened to freedom of speech? And that's another part of my beef with these guys. There's so many. That's why I literally wrote a book about it. The Frauditor's Handbook, available at Amazon. It's only $5, people. Come on. Anyway, another beef I have with these idiots. Okay, so if you're legitimately fighting for the rights to say whatever you want, no matter how mean and rude and vicious it is, they'll say, and the same thing with filming, by the way, because we all know what is the number one worst thing you could possibly do, number one cardinal sin of the universe to a frauditor, for someone who's not a frauditor to film them. If you film them, you're a bootlicker, you're a Karen, you're a cambacker, you're a Darren, you're a snowflake, you look like a clown, you're an idiot, you look stupid hiding behind that camera. Why, like, if you're fighting for the right to film, when somebody pulls out a camera, why would you insult them? Why wouldn't you say, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Film. Yes. No. Immediately they're like, don't delete that footage. I'm going to FOIA it. I'm going to get that from you. How dare you pull out your camera and film me? I said this one time to Rogue Nation, and he responded by saying, well, it's different because they're at work. But I thought this was your job. So you're at work when you're doing it. Yeah, but a government employee or an employee in a building shouldn't be filming me while they're on the job. Whoa, wait a minute. I thought your whole thing was fighting for the right to film. I thought your whole thing was fighting for the right to say whatever you want, no matter how vicious, horrible, rotten, and evil it is. So if there's a company or an agency that has a policy that doesn't allow its employees to film, if there's a company or an agency that has rules that doesn't allow you to swear at people, and your goal in life is to fight for the rights of people to film and to say whatever they want, no matter how vile, then shouldn't you be fighting against those policies? No. She works here and she said something I didn't like that hurt my fifis. Let's get her fired. Let's file complaints on her. Let's humiliate her on my YouTube channel. No. If I have a job where I'm not allowed to swear at people and I curse you out, and your whole goal in life is to fight for the right to curse people out, then you should be fighting against the policy that doesn't allow me to do that. Not the second I say a swear word, try to get me fired for breaking the policy. How dare I? And I'm not saying that I support that. What I'm saying is it illustrates the lies and the disingenuousness and the false narrative building of these scumbag douche canoes. Rights for me, not for thee. The fraud, and again, I used to say the guy with the camera is the only one with rights, but no, because if you have a camera, you're just a snowflake and a bootlicker and a Darren and a Karen, and you look like a clown. So it isn't the guy with the camera, it's the frauditor. The frauditors are the only people in this country that the Constitution applies to. Don't believe me? Watch any video where a frauditor walks into a crowded DMV or a crowded post office, and all the customers are pissed off at this idiot. That's we the people, but they don't matter. The one idiot frauditor matters. Everyone who works there, it's not their job to serve the customers that are there waiting. Nope. It's their job to protect the rights of the idiot frauditor. Screw the customers. Screw we the people. Drop everything to bend over and bow to the frauditor and lick his boots and kiss his feet and give him a massage maybe. Rub his shoulders. Give him a hug. Oh, no, because then you're touching him, and that's assault. Back to the video.
It's amazing how fast the First Amendment goes out the window when one of these morons gets insulted. Then they turn it into Karens immediately, forget the First Amendment, and want to file complaints on the whole building. It's absolutely absurd. These guys are two beta male babies.
All right. Yeah, good job. Okay. She's gonna come back. She called you an a-hole? That girl just called my boy an a-hole. That's crazy. What? Father, and get her name. It's public information, dude.
Please, that's very unprofessional of her.
I was very professional. You're fired.
Yeah.
To deal with the very public she's supposed to be serving, you know?
Yeah, just to make your stay a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Should you come up with that again, just ask for one of the managers. And we'll come down.
Yeah, please, because that's
My name is Shauna.
incredibly unprofessional.
As you can see, I
appreciate
took care of it for you.
Shauna.
High five.
Thank you.
Shauna,
High
your
five.
attitude, oh my God. Come here, Shauna, let me talk to you for a second. 2 seconds. What's their names, man?
I'm gonna find out. This is
I just
Angela.
public information.
Here's the thing, though, too.
They don't have a
They're
choice.
not updated.
But they don't have a choice.
Right, but I just updated them. You see that?
You did?
You see how that works?
Shauna, that's awesome.
Are you regulating?
I'm just recording the beautiful new architecture, and they're freaking. I walked over here, and that other guy says, "Don't record to the glass. Don't have a glass. Anything I can
Well,
see,
you know, we
I
have
can
Pablo
record it."
Picasso's. We have.
Oh, but if it's out in the public view, Mom, I can record it.
That's my thought. And make sure you record it too, because it's on the second floor.
Well,
Don't forget the art.
For real?
I'm not kidding.
Hey, so what?
I don't know what what the other one was.
The other one is
The
the other one is the one I called them an a-hole. She can't act like that over us
Absolutely.
recording.
I will take care of that.
And we
on
didn't
my end.
interact with nobody. We were just walking by and they flipped out.
I'm glad. Thank you very much.
So I'll be back. We're gonna go take a tour. Thank you very much, Shana.
You too.
Thank you.
It's sad, but if this lady knew who she was dealing with, she might not be as kind and polite with these two miscreants. But I mean, I get she's doing her job. She doesn't want any trouble. And these two Karens obviously will cry and complain to anyone.
Okay. Okay.
Did you get her name?
I did. Come on over. Let me give you the information.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So that young lady, she's one of our interns with the local college.
Okay. She shouldn't threaten people.
She shouldn't threaten people.
And call them an a-hole.
It just
Okay, for the record, we didn't hear the intern say any of that. And are you really going to possibly get an intern, a college student, someone who's trying to better themselves through education? Are you actually going to get them in trouble and possibly fired from the library? Do you guys have no lives? I mean, do you, like, when you go home, if you have a home, do you do like an audit every day with yourself and say, did I do good in the world today? Obviously you don't, because this is all garbage.
Sometime. All right. Awesome. All right. As long as they understand already, and
That's great.
well, you know, that's mainly what I care about. All right. She's lucky she's not a public employee. I would have filed a complaint. Hey man, you need to do better, dude. You're law enforcement. This is a constitutional First Amendment right to record in a public area, public building. I'm an independent journalist. You know, people feel uncomfortable. Doesn't mean I'm bothering them.
Nobody never said you couldn't record.
I know that.
That's not what I told you.
But you said I'm coming to bother people.
Okay.
You're wrong. You're just as wrong. Learn the Constitution, dude. Honor your oath. This is a First Amendment right.
Listen.
You're not even caring about what I'm saying. I've been
listen,
listening to you over there, and you didn't let me talk. So no.
Listen, man. If people feel bothered or harassed,
that doesn't trump my rights.
Okay, all right.
To report as a journalist, that don't trump. You're a law enforcement, not a feelings enforcer.
Listen, I just said have a little kindness. That's all.
Dude, I didn't even interact with nobody.
That's all.
They saw me recording and they flipped out.
See how you came over here and you jumped on me?
You didn't let me speak over there.
You saw you came over here,
but you look for
you know
that.
What, bro? You know what, man? I love you. I see. You know what?
I don't love you.
I know you're gonna go downstairs.
I don't love you.
Listen, I know what's gonna happen.
I can tell you, God bless you.
Listen, I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna go downstairs and you and your friend, you have a good laugh. Oh, you should have a good laugh.
About how ridiculous you people act? Yeah, we're gonna get a good laugh.
I know you're gonna.
You should have been told them that I have a right to record here and done your job.
Yes.
I would have not even had to interact with you or come back at you right here, like this. But I have to tell you something, because this is the problem that we have in America. This is the problem with you guys. You guys think with cameras, you guys don't like transparency and accountability.
I don't care about cameras. You can stay all day long.
I love this officer. He obviously watched some training videos, maybe my training video on how to survive these audits. He is being so nice. He is just draining every bit of nice out of his system and throwing it right at Joey and not giving him what he wants. Remember, they want the confrontation. This cop even told him he loves Joey, which is awesome because he has no response for it. But I bet you if Joey actually started some stuff, that dude would put him through a wall. He's the size of a linebacker. So when it's time to not be nice, I'm glad that officer is there because he could definitely do some damage.
It looks like you're enforcing feelings.
I don't care. You can feel me all day long.
Do better, man. Do better.
No.
I come to take pictures of the beautiful architecture that's here, that's new over there.
Right.
That's it. Now they feel uncomfortable.
Now wait a minute. Did he enforce anything? What did he enforce? What did he even try to enforce? Hey, buddy, they got private information over there. You mind not filming that? I can film if I want to. No, you can. I'm not telling you don't film. I'm just asking you as a human being, can you please be polite and just not film them? No. Okay, that's cool. How dare you try to enforce feelings? What did he enforce? What did he try to enforce? He just asked you nicely to try and be a decent human being for 5 seconds, and we all know that it's impossible for a frauditor to act like a decent human being for 5 frickin' seconds. Because they're not decent human beings.
You gotta let them know and enforce the law, not feelings. That's the way it works.
Sir.
That's it. God bless you. Have a good day.
Take care.
All right.
Great day, guys.
Jesus.
So let's do an assessment of this loser. They walked into a library. They shoved their camera in people's faces. They lied to the management. They cried when they got made fun of, like little babies, like little kids. And they snitched, which they always call out people for doing. So they ignored the First Amendment. They were told not to film transactions, and they lied about it again. And then eventually they're confronted with the nicest police officer probably in Miami, and they have nothing to say. All they can do is insult him and walk out. These people are such jokes. It's amazing, but they always tell people, get educated, do better. They went through that entire library, and in their video, I didn't see it. They didn't pick up one book. Maybe if you actually sat and read something, you would get something accomplished, Joey. I mean, he is one of the most infuriating ones. He calls himself a journalist, but has no idea what journalism is. No respect for the law, no respect for the Constitution. And he is just exhausting. So I'm going to play a clip here. This is more journalism than he's ever done in his life. I'll see you guys next time.
Uh-oh, looks like it's Panda Bear Madness Minute.
Oh yeah, Panda Bear Madness!
Oh, man.
I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness gracious me. That was amazing. I love that guy. The cop, security guard, whatever he was. I love him. And like Shenanigans said, with that dude's build, he could crack Joey Surreal in half like a toothpick. And he's so nice to him. And again, it goes back to what I always say about the false narrative building and the lies. Even to the guy, he's doing it. Not just to his audience, but to the guy. And that's why that video is actually another perfect example of why I always say, or have been for about a week now, that it just reinforces my theory that the fans of Frauditors and us, the difference between the two is that when I watch that video, I see what's happening in the video. But when their fans watch the video, they see the Frauditor's narration, the false narrative, what the Frauditor is saying. What did I see when I watched that? I saw a friendly guy very nicely ask if they wouldn't mind just not filming the particular people who didn't want to be filmed. He specifically told him, you can if you want to. I'm not asking you to stop filming. I'm just asking you, just out of the kindness of your heart, would you please just not film this particular thing right here? That's all. So him and his fans and his narration and his false narrative turned it into this horrible, evil, rotten, no good, disgusting tyrant was exposed for trying to enforce feelings instead of laws. That's not what happened in the video at all. That's nothing but the words that came out of Joey Surreal's mouth. So anyone who believes that that's what happened in the video, they're not watching the video. They're just listening to what he is saying. And what he's saying is all lies and BS and disingenuous douche canoe nonsense. The lady specifically told him that they actually have things worth taking pictures of in the building and invited him to go take pictures of those things. Said they have an original Picasso up there. Did we see it? Because he's not going to get a negative reaction by filming something that he's allowed to film. He's not going to get a negative reaction by filming something that he's specifically invited to film. And when that guy was nice to him, he didn't get a negative reaction, so I'm going to stop on my way out and try and bait him again. Didn't work. So he did the walk of shame. Frauditors aren't flexible. It's not almost about them. It is about them. It's all about them. The only people in the world that are people are the frauditors. Everyone else is a non-player character. Everyone else is a pawn in their game. Everyone in the world that isn't a frauditor is a bootlicking, snowflake, Karen, Darren, clown, idiot, scumbag, servant, slave to a corporation, anti-American, idiot. If you're not a frauditor, you are less than dirt. You're something that needs to be destroyed. If not physically, emotionally. Especially emotionally, because then they won't get arrested and they could go home and laugh about it. Just like the cop said. I know you're going to leave, you're going to get a good laugh. You're going to think this is hilarious, that you made people upset and hurt people's feelings and, almost tried to get someone fired. Yeah, I know, that's something to be proud of. Some people want to set a fire and watch the world burn just to watch it burn. That's what frauditors are. They just grab their camera, go in somewhere, create a bunch of mayhem, create a bunch of chaos, and then leave, look at the chaos they created, and laugh about it. They think it's hilarious. Misery loves company, and they sure are miserable. That's right. They have to make everyone else just as miserable as they are. That's a fact. Don't forget anti-freedom. Yeah. Everybody who isn't a frauditor hates freedom and hates the Constitution and hates rights. They had an original Picasso. I'd have gone to see it just to say I've seen it. Exactly. How could you not film that? That's like there was a while ago, there was a video that Long Island Audit posted where the building he was in had an actual mammoth skull. What's up, Erica? Good to see you. It was in a big, huge display case. It was a full-grown mammoth skull. And he was in there taking pictures of that. And nobody bothered him. And then later on, he walks into the, into the building proper. And they ask him to leave. And then later on, he's, well, how come you guys weren't giving me a hard time and blah, 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 blah earlier? And this, because it makes sense that someone would want to pull out their camera and take a picture of that. It makes sense that someone would want to pull out their camera and film that. Like the lady in the library told Joey just now. We got an original Picasso upstairs. Go ahead and film that all day. Because that makes sense that people would be filming that. One of the examples I love to use, a few years ago, I saw a video, and you don't see this, and this is why, where somebody audited a zoo. And the whole time, and especially afterwards, he was talking about he didn't understand. He just couldn't comprehend. He couldn't make his brain understand why this big, huge, packed, crowded zoo had no issues at all. Zero. A zoo? When you go to the zoo, you know how many people are filming? Everybody! It's not weird to see someone filming at a zoo. It's not suspicious to see someone filming at a zoo. It's not out of the ordinary to see someone filming at a zoo. That's why nothing happened, because, oh, he's filming at the zoo. Well, yeah. That's not weird. Filming at a bank? That's suspicious. That's weird. Filming in a DMV or a post office? That's weird. That's going to arouse suspicion. That's going to make people say, well, what the hell? Why are you filming this? What's the point? What are you doing? Why? Filming a church? Why? What are you doing? Zoo? Well, yeah. That's not weird. There are animals in a zoo that, depending on which animal it is, you would never see in real life outside of the zoo. I'm from Chicago. We don't have zebras just walking around in the wild. So, yeah, it makes sense you would want to film that. So you're in a zoo and you pull out your camera and nobody's even going to notice because you're at the freaking zoo. It's not the camera, it's the idiot holding it and the way they act. But that's when they'll say, well, but what about when they ask me what I'm doing and I don't say anything? I'm just being silent, but they still react. Right. Because you're filming in a place that it doesn't make any damn sense why you would want to film there. And then when they use the excuses like Joey used in this video, well, I like the architecture here. I was here to film the architecture. Watch some legitimate travel videos about architecture. Wow, look at all this cool stuff in this building. Oh, by the way, look at this lady's social security number. Let's zoom in on it while she's writing it down. What do the people in the office and their personal information have to do with filming the architecture of the building? If he, took some footage of, the glass paneling itself and maybe, zoomed in or panned on the glass paneling itself. Wow, look at how cool this, and he kept saying over and over, wow, they just remodeled all this. They just built this. Great. We built this nice, beautiful glass area for these people to do their thing because the glass is so pretty and so gorgeous and it's open, it's wide open. You get fresh air, you get light. It's a wonderful thing. We just spent all this money to build this thing. And now these idiots come in and say, if I could see through it, I could film it. You should have put something up there with walls so that we couldn't film it. Oh, great. Thanks a lot, pal. Thanks a lot. Thanks to one butterbrain douche canoe and his buddy. Now we have to take this huge project that we spent all this money to build this beautiful thing, and now we're not allowed to have it. We got to take it down and replace it with walls, ugly-ass walls, because you're an asshole. Well, that lady called me an asshole. She needs to be fired. You are an asshole. She was right. Good to see you, Erica. And for anybody else who wasn't here this morning, I did get the update on Ray Ray. She's on bed rest. She still plans on being here by Saturday. But yeah, she's doing okay. She's recovering. And some guys, I think Parson specifically, well, no, he gave a super chat actually about it. But some people were asking, I did send her flowers. And I want to make sure that I point out 1-800-Flowers.com. I used them. It's the first time I ever used them. It was perfect. I absolutely vouch for 1-800-Flowers.com. They're not a sponsor. Hello, 1-800-Flowers.com. Would you like to sponsor the Frauditor Follies YouTube show? Send me an email at Hezokuai@gmail.com. I love your service. Seriously, I used them, and it was great. I went on there. I ordered some flowers for her, and then later on, I get an email from her. Hey, I got my flowers. They're great. So, yeah. We love Ray Ray. We love 1-800-Flowers.com. So, yeah, so far, so good. She's doing all right. And again, hopefully she'll be here Saturday. So it's all good. Yeah. That's right. All right, everybody. Let's see. What's going on? Just looking at the oh, here we go. The glass walls were for safety of the employees, not because they look pretty. Joey just wanted people to be in danger. Well, no, that's exactly what I'm saying, though. Like the way that they twist the narrative and make it something that it's not. Parsons says, "We love Ray Ray." That's right. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. So I don't know with Joey, and he's one of the ones like, and again, it's so difficult with some of these guys because I had a conversation with him once on a stream, and I was talking about this sort of thing, like the going after regular citizens. And his whole thing was, "Oh no, I don't do that. I only go after cops." And he was like sounding like he was actually a decent human with a soul. And saying like, "Oh no, 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 I wouldn't do that. So I agree with you on that." And then he's like, "You're actually pretty cool." So I got the blessings from Joey Surreal Camera. So then the next day I see he's live. So I go on his live stream. And the first thing I see is he's out there hollering at the owner of a business for coming out and asking him why he's filming. And in the comments, I'm like, "Just yesterday you told me you never go after normal people. Now here you are yelling at this guy because he asked you why you're filming." And then he saw my comment. He's like, "Oh no, I thought you were cool. I guess I was wrong. Somebody ban him from my chat." These guys are disingenuous, stupid, idiot, inhuman slime balls. They're douche canoes. Man, they're liars and they build false narratives and their fans eat it up. Like Vegemite. Oh, man. Anyway, 50 years ago, Trenton, New Jersey had a small zoo. Eventually, the monkeys were removed for throwing their feces at everyone. See, where I grew up in Chicago, the zoo I always used to go to was Brookfield Zoo. And one of the things I love about Brookfield is where they keep the animals. Like if something like that happened there, they probably wouldn't get rid of the monkeys. They'd probably make their enclosure bigger and better so that they couldn't throw the feces that far. The gorillas, the mountain gorillas, they literally like dug it's down so that they built like a man-made mountain. So the gorillas can climb up. Well, not like a mountain, but I mean, it's this big, huge thing. And we're outside of it looking at it down on them. Well, not down on them, but the point is it's elevated by digging down and we're up here. You know, they have all that space. You know, I love the enclosure. And because a lot of people always tell me, you know, when I was the majority of the times I ever went to a zoo, it was always Brookfield Zoo because I lived when I grew up like right near it. Like I could be there in 5 minutes. But when I went up to Wisconsin, they're like, "Well, Milwaukee Zoo's closer. You should go there." And I went there a couple times, and a lot of people love Milwaukee Zoo. The problem is the reason why I think my theory of why people love Milwaukee Zoo so much is because all the rides and all the cool stuff they have for the kids to do. But me, I'm not crazy about it because of the enclosures. The chimpanzees at Milwaukee Zoo are literally in a cage behind glass. At Brookfield, they would be in this big, huge place where they can run around and climb trees and jump and run. And you're on the little thing behind the rails looking at them all the way over there doing their thing. But in Milwaukee Zoo, the chimps are right there, but they're behind glass and there's like this, like a fence and a cage behind them. And they're just got no room to move. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But that's just me. So anyway, yes, it's important that they're in a good environment if they're going to be there. Exactly. So anyway, let's see what else we got on deck for today. How about unclean hands? This one's nice and short, but it's unclean, so let's check it out, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Yes. Where's my... There you go. Oh, this is great.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Got a First Amendment auditor up in Alaska, getting in a little bit of trouble with YouTube and the synagogue up there where he's at. He got a couple of privacy strikes, and he's really upset that his channel is fixing to go down. Anyway, let's check out what's going on.
Yeah, hi guys. If you go to 11 minutes and 8 seconds, the other time marker, both Tavish and the first gentleman that came up to me filming and also filmed me was holding this camera up over my head. He put in a privacy complaint to YouTube.
I'm pretty sure the fine gentleman that put in that privacy complaint had a good reason for that, didn't he? But you're not going to tell us what that reason is, are you? Well, we're going to show you what the reason is.
And so did the Tavish dude at the other hour mark that I left. So there you go. I have 2 privacy complaints from people walking up to me in public. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Yeah, that's a nice story, bro, but we know that's not what happened. You were at a synagogue trying to film some particular people there that they were offended by it. So let's check that out.
I'm sorry, unfortunately, using my free rights, I am going to try to, block kids. I'm sorry.
You're blocking the kids? Yes, folks, he filed a privacy complaint because this weirdo was filming the kids at the synagogue. He has this thing for synagogues. I don't know what it is. This is a perfect time to go after synagogues or the other faction there that are having a little bit of problems now. So I guess he thinks it's going to get him some clout. Sounds like he's about to lose his channel if he gets one more privacy strike.
I'd like your camera from it, if I can.
Oh, okay. That's what you're doing? Yes, folks, our auditor friend is very upset that he is not being allowed to film other people's children while they're in their religious services. It's quite bizarre, quite bizarre. But right after this happened, let's check out something else that he found out. Apparently there's a bolo out for him.
Right there, guys. See? I gotta get back to the car. I got 3%.
According to him, this is a bolo that's out for him. They're looking for him for some reason. But of course, his battery went dead and the video ended there. Now we're going to take a quick look into why he's in so much trouble up there in Alaska. He just can't mind his own business. He can't keep his mouth shut. This guy's out there fighting for our rights, folks. Keep that in mind. This is going to be a very brief video.
Shut the f*** up! Shut up! Do your job! Shut up! Am I interfering with you?
There you go, folks. Out there in the freezing ass cold in the middle of the night up in Alaska, fighting for our rights to scream and holler as loud as we can on a police stop. Unbelievable. Anyway, I think that's enough of this guy. I don't like this guy. Anyway, stop filming kids. It's creepy. It's creepy. Y'all have a great day. Love y'all. Bye.
I have 2 privacy complaints.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Unclean hands. Round of applause once again for Unclean Hands. Trigger an individual in 3, 2, 1. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, what's up, Unclean? Great to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who didn't see it, last night, Unclean actually showed up on Era of Transparency Will X's panel. And that was awesome to see him. I was up there. He came up for a while. I mean, I don't know literally every time, but for as much as I know from my experience, I've only seen him on a live panel one other time, and that was with me on the Saturday Night Snafu. So, yeah, that was awesome seeing Unclean up there in person, live. Everyone loves Unclean Hands. Blackheart Knight for $2. News Now Dumbass says News Now Voodoo feeds your kid pee and make him evil. I left shortly after you left. Yeah, I figured it was late, man. I had to go. Frauditor Follies and Unclean Hands, thank you for supporting Will. Please help him. Yeah, we're trying. Ultimately, you know, he controls his own actions, but we're trying our best to show him all the love and support. But anyway, it looks like News Now Dumbass wants something from Voodoo. Let's see what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, our fearless leader. Yes. Okay, let me get the baby. This is gonna be great. Hey, come here, you little punk. Bunghole. Daddy, what's going on? Where's Pretty Lady? I heard she's sick. I hope she's okay. Oh my goodness, Daddy won't let Mr. Hezokuai give me any updates on the Pretty Lady. But I think Mr. Hezokuai said she's okay. But anyway, love you, Pretty Lady, and love all you guys watching. And this what, Daddy? News Now Dumbass was here, and he told me to tell you what's up, man. Yeah, watch this. What do you mean? What did he say? He said that I need to feed you something. Check this out. Hey, you see my handcuff? Yeah? Eat it! Oh no, Daddy! That was great! And Hez ain't gonna do nothing about it, is he? Ow! Hez! Ow! No! Ow! He stabbed me in the face! It's a soap taste! No! Ow! Oh no! Oh no, that hurts! Oh no! Take this thing out of my face, Hez! Oh, thank you! That was horrible! That was terrible! News Now Dumbass, thank you so much for supporting me in my... Oh no! That's what you get for being mean to me, Daddy. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Bye. Oh no! Ow! Hez! Come on, man! Ow!
After you left, he went back to Daryl Brooks. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Unclean Hands. How's my Ray doing? Again, the update on Ray. She's on bed rest right now, but she is doing okay. She's recuperating. She does still expect to be back here on Saturday for the Snafu with me, Cupcake, and Takedown, of course. So far it seems like she's doing well. We sent her some flowers from 800flowers.com. Hey, if you need a sponsor, go ahead, send me an email. I love your service. It worked great. Yeah, it was amazing because it's the first time I ever used them. So I keep wanting to say, you know, I went on 800flowers.com. I gave him the information, and then a few hours later, I get an email from Ray. I got the flowers. They're great. So absolutely love that. But yeah, she's doing okay. She's doing all right. And again, we'll probably see her on Saturday once again. Nils wants to know what the snafu stands for. Saturday night's all right for something. First of all, snafu actually is an old term. I think it was from World War II, where they would have to send a quick message, and they're trying to send a message, but they don't want the spies to intercept it and see it and know what's going on. So they would just send snafu, and snafu literally meant situation normal, all effed up. So that's what snafu started as. But then somebody was in here and they came up with Saturday Night Anti-Frauditor University or something like that. So it works either way. So we decided to make it the Saturday Night Snafu Show. So yeah, that's awesome sauce. But yeah, it's it is what it is. Everything's going good. We love you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for joining me every morning. I love you guys. But I'm having some, it's nothing bad or weird or crazy or anything, but I got some stuff I need to take care of this morning. And it just came up and I need to take care of it like now. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I love you guys. Well, Kilroy was also from World War II, right? Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, we're gonna end the show now because, like I said, I got some stuff I need to do that just came up. Again, nothing bad or emergency or anything, but it needs to be handled now. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow morning for the Friday show. It's gonna be Friday. Take care, you guys. And as the Elvis Gnome always says, oh, yeah, I'm all shook up.
People these days are just too judgmental. Can tell just by looking at them. Yesterday I swallowed some food coloring. The doctor says I'm okay. I just feel like I died a little. An apple a day keeps the doctors away. At least if you throw it hard enough. Teslas don't have a new car smell. They have Elon Musk. My boss yelled at me. He's like, "You're the worst train operator ever. How many trains have you derailed in the past year?" I said, "I don't know. It's hard to keep track." What did Yoda say when he saw himself on the 4K TV? HDMI.